I truly appreciate your intent to watch this video on your leadership life guide book, Father of Your Team. Have you come across team members in your organization who limit their acquaintances? A typical manager can leave it as their preferences. That is not the case with Freddie, the father manager. Once, Brandon, the project director, called up Freddie and asked, "Freddie, can you have someone train my team who is going to the new Seattle Delivery Center on PowerPoint presentations, please? As long as somebody can spare about 3 to 5 hours, it's okay with me." Freddie said, "Hey, Henry or Martha or Arnold, they're all remarkable in PowerPoint presentations. You can make use of any of them." Brandon thanked Freddie and said, "By the way, I don't know who Henry is." It was a shock for Freddie. He could not identify why Henry did not get that kind of a visibility. So he started to closely observe Henry for the next few days. So Henry was seen either coming along with Felix, Roger, or Walter to office. He took coffee breaks with them and he participated in corporate events with them. After a few days, Freddie took this up with Henry. Henry was very quick to defend and said that who he moves around with is his own choice. "Don't you know, Freddie, they are my reliable friends. And don't you also know that birds of a feather flock together?" It applies for birds, Henry, not for knowledge workers. Even with birds with variety of colored feathers are valued more. A macaw is valued more than a crow with the same colored feather. So the diversity of thoughts and exposure comes to you depending on the different types of people that you mingle with. If you limit the network of friends, then you're limiting your exposure, knowledge, and growth. Keeping friends with people who are from the same training batch, coming in the same train, coming from the same city is not wrong, but confining yourself to them limits your growth. I think I got your point, Freddie. That's Henry my boy. Now got the point. Freddie continued. Remember this, Henry. If you're always surrounded by people who say comfortable things to you, you're bracing yourself to hear something uncomfortable from someone at a later point of time. If you have friends only with the people who visit the same church, then someday you may be accused of supporting nepotism. The variety of people that people can work with determines their growth. That doesn't just apply for people at lower levels. That holds good even for the executives. Even a small piece of stone can rotate around the sun at the speed of a giant planet when it is in the right orbit. I hope you like the story. Subscribe to this channel and engage with me on www.authorvenkat.com.